Pixel and Tilly, The Mystery of the Whispering Winds. A story about friendship, nature, and the secret language of the wind. Chapter 1. The day the wind began to sing. The morning began like any other in the lush green valley of serene hills. Pixel, the shiny grey robot with curious silver eyes, stood beside Tilly, his cheerful friend with bright green wings that shimmered like emerald leaves in sunlight. They were exploring the meadows, collecting wildflowers and data about air patterns for Pixel's new invention, a wind listener. But that morning, something strange happened. As they walked through the grass, a gentle breeze brushed against their faces and carried a soft hum, a rhythm that felt alive. Tilly stopped mid-step. "Pixel, did you hear that?" she whispered. Pixel's eyes flickered blue as he began scanning. Sound frequency detected. Tone pattern resembles human humming. Source unknown. The sound wasn't just a whistle, it was a melody. A song hidden inside the wind. Tilly smiled and twirled in the breeze. "It sounds like someone singing from the clouds." Pixel tilted his head. "Impossible, unless the clouds have Wi-Fi." They both laughed, but deep down, Tilly knew the wind had something to say. Chapter 2. The Message in the Wind. The pair followed the melody up the hillside. As they walked, the air grew warmer and brighter, the grass swaying in time with the invisible rhythm. Then suddenly the wind whispered words. "Find the tree," Tilly gasped. "Pixel, the wind's talking." Pixel's voice crackled with excitement. "Confirmed. Verbal vibration patterns. The message repeats, find the tree." But what tree? They wandered through the valley until they reached a grove of old banyans, their roots thick like stories woven through the earth. And there, standing alone on a hill, was a single, towering tree that shimmered faintly in the sunlight. It was unlike any tree they'd ever seen. Its bark glowed with a silver-green hue, and its branches moved gracefully even when the air was still. Tilly felt her heart leap. "My grandmother used to tell me stories about this tree," she whispered. "The whispering tree, the one that remembers everything." Pixel scanned the trunk. Analysis complete. Tree vibrates at multiple sound frequencies. Possible memory storage system? They had found it, the legendary whispering tree of serene hills. Chapter 3. The Tree That Remembered. As Tilly and Pixel approached, the wind circled them like a playful spirit. The leaves rustled in waves, creating the sound of 1,000 voices. Then they heard laughter, not from anyone nearby, but from within the wind itself. Pixel's senses blinked wildly. Voice data detected from centuries ago. The whispering tree began to shimmer brighter, and in the air, shapes appeared, glowing silhouettes of people, children, and animals, all smiling. Tilly stepped closer. "The stories are alive," she said softly. The tree's whispers spoke again. "Every laugh, every song, every kind word, the wind remembers them all." Pixel's metallic fingers brushed the trunk. "The atmosphere stores sound particles," he said, amazed. "It's like nature has been recording happiness all along." Tilly's eyes filled with wonder. "So the world keeps our joy?" The wind swirled gently as if nodding yes. Chapter 4. The Dance of Memories. Tilly sat beneath the tree while Pixel adjusted his wind listener device. Together, they listened as the tree sang songs of the past, lullabies from ancient times, children's giggles, and the rhythm of wooden flutes played during old village festivals. The air seemed alive with warmth and laughter. Tilly closed her eyes. "I wish everyone could hear this, maybe they'd smile more." Pixel's voice softened. "Emotions are powerful energy, Tilly. Laughter, hope, kindness, they travel farther than we think." Tilly giggled. "Then let's give the world another laugh to remember." She twirled in the wind, and Pixel joined her, playing silly sounds from his speaker, honks, chirps, and funny whistles. The whispering tree glowed brighter as if the wind itself were laughing along. Chapter 5. The Secret of the Whispering Winds. When the laughter faded, the tree whispered one last message before the air grew still. Be gentle with the world, it listens to every heart. Pixel's eyes dimmed softly. I think it means every kind act, every kind word changes the world. Tilly placed her hand on his metal shoulder. And every mean word too. That's why we have to fill the world with love and laughter so the wind carries joy, not pain. The breeze lifted her hair like a wave of green silk, carrying their laughter into the sky. Above them, clouds swirled in spirals of light, and the whole valley shimmered like a living memory. From that day on, Tilly and Pixel made it their mission to spread good energy wherever they went. They shared jokes with strangers, planted trees, and listened to the stories hidden in the air. And if you ever stand on a quiet hill in the evening wind, you might just hear their laughter echoing faintly, a gentle reminder that the world never forgets kindness. Bromso. Moral of the story: the wind remembers love, laughter, and care. Every kind thing you say becomes part of the world's song, so sing kindly, speak gently, and let your laughter travel far.